me, Mario. And today on A Reel of Flicks and a Papa Gonna Pix, Dan and Amanda are going to review my movie, a Super Mario Brothers from 2023, with me, Mario, and my brother Luigi go on adventures, and I have to save the Mushroom Kingdom. Follow me now. Woohoo!
So let's talk about the cast. I mean, we have Chris Pratt as Mario. We have Charlie Day as Luigi. Anna Taylor-Joy as the princess. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. And you got Jack Black as Bowser. I mean, so many more. It's such a great cast.
You completely forgot Keegan-Michael Kay
Absolutely.
as Toad, which, oh, what a sweet character.
Right?
I mean, honestly, I went into the movie completely blind. I didn't want to know who were the voices, so I looked them up later. And maybe that was like naive of me not to realize that it was Chris Pratt, but I don't know, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I think he did a bad job at all.
I love their accents, I love the way that they interacted with each other, and it was so cute too by the end how Luigi like became a man and he like stuck up for Mario in that last scene in Brooklyn.
Right.
And could you imagine if that actually happens in Brooklyn? That would be wild, no?
God. And now, this is the Super Mario Brothers story, and for me, I found this really sweet story about two brothers. Like, you have this one brother, Mario, looking out for Luigi all the time. You know, he's there to stand up for his little sibling there. So I thought that was cute.
I love their chemistry together too. It was sweet. I also loved when they were in the pizzeria waiting for their commercial to come on the screen. It was so cute. That commercial was great.
Right.
I loved it.
Right.
And they have these thick New York accents. I was like, yes. I felt seen.
So one scene I thought was really cute in this was Mario and the princess are out in this beautiful set scenery, and Mario's talking to the princess about where she might be from, and it's this big speech about the universe, and it was so heartfelt, and you hear this really sweet tone-setting music. And I thought that was so, sweet. And as they're panning out, you see it's actually Toad with a flute playing that sweet music, which I thought was so clever. I mean, that was just a lot of fun.
I feel like the movie as a whole was a lot of fun.
Right.
Like, think about all the nods to the game too. And I felt like because I didn't get past World 2, Level 2, there were a lot of nods that I think I missed.
I think a lot of people, it's one of those movies you can keep watching and get something different from each time. You got the blocks, the power-ups, you got the in-game music. I mean, you got nods to other games like Punch-Out and Duck Hunt and the original Super Mario game, which was called Jumping Man. I mean, there's so much hidden stuff in this movie. In fact, somewhere I need to go back and rewatch because I read that somebody has a model ship of Star Fox, the game from Nintendo. Star Fox's ship is in the movie as well. So this is definitely something you can keep rewatching and find something different each time.
So I actually caught an interview with Matthew Fogel, who was the writer of the movie, and he was talking at their premiere about a few things in the movie that he wanted to make sure were included. And that was the cat power-ups, which you just spoke about, that we saw during the Donkey Kong scene. Right. And there was Rainbow Road, which was awesome. And then Mario running through the Mushroom Kingdom. That was something they wanted to include.
That was great.
Aaron Horvath was talking about it too, and he was saying that the one thing that he wanted was that side-scrolling shot in Brooklyn that looked like World 1, Level 1 from the game.
Right, yeah.
So I also absolutely fell in love with the characters. I thought they were so cute. Like, you were talking about the actors that voiced the characters, but I felt like the characters didn't feel like CGI at one point. I got so caught up in their stories, and their eyes are so big and so cute that I really loved the way that they built them out and the way that they had chemistry with each other.
Yeah, you got a lot of emotion through their eyes. Like, you definitely felt for these characters. The way they were drawn was amazing. I mean, yeah, it's CGI, but still. I mean, you get affected by staring into, like, Luigi's eyes when he's scared, or, he's worried about, Mario's worried about his brother, and Jack Black as Bowser. Come on.
Hysterical. But I do have to say that Princess Peach song was terrible. I know.
I'm the minority. No.
Okay, I am so sorry, but like, serious. I just cracked when I said that. But I am so sorry, Darren, but I completely disagree. He was like, Princess Peach, Princess Peach. Like, come on, what was that? So I love Princess Peach because she's adorable. And I never knew that her bangs were shaped in a heart until they said it in the movie. I never noticed that. How did I never notice that? But I just love Toad. I thought Keegan-Michael Kay did such a great job with him.
Yeah,
what a
he did.
cutie.
Mine is when, I don't know his exact name, but when the Kong army was caught and they're in the cages and they're hanging above the lava, you have this little cute, ghostly star guy who is just, yeah, he's cute, but he's saying all these dreary things like waiting for the sweet release of death and, you know, there is no sunshine, only darkness. Like,
but he's laughing.
Right,
While he's
right.
saying it. I was like, what? Wait, I had to like rewind the movie for a second. I'm like, wait, did that really just happen? That was wild.
He was great.
I loved the I Need a Hero montage.
Okay.
Every time Mario got knocked down and then came back up, and it was an 80s movie, so it definitely spoke to me.
Mine was kind of the same with the whole montage theme, but when they're choosing the carts, they're Mario carts, and then you hear AC/DC's Thunderstruck come on, my adrenaline just blew through the roof. Like, I am such a huge AC/DC fan. So to watch them like get in the carts and you got AC/DC jamming in the back, I was like, oh my God. Like, that was definitely, yeah.
You know, I have to mention too that it seems like we both really loved the movie. It was so enjoyable. There was so much to appreciate in it. It makes sense that it was the second highest grossing animated film, and it was second only to Frozen 2.
Nice.
This was the highest grossing film based on a video game after just 1 week. The movie ended up making $1.36 billion.
That's crazy. I don't know. I'd own it in a heartbeat. No, I actually will be buying the Blu-ray and the 4K and the whole bit. This is like I said, it's one of these movies you can keep watching over and over again, and each time get something new out of it. Plus, you have all these familiar characters that you grew up with. I mean, it's such a great movie.
Oh, I'm definitely buying it.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And, you know, in that interview, Chris Pratt kind of made it seem like there's going to be future Super Mario's coming out. So we're really hoping for it. I mean, this movie took me right back to being a kid and playing all these games with my brother on the old Nintendo when you had to like blow into the cartridge.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Or the Q-tip with the alcohol.
Yes, and they said like you shouldn't be using alcohol either,
right.
right? But we did it anyway.
Blowing into it never did anything anyway. It was all mental.
In my head, it's
Yeah, exactly. So thanks for watching. I'm Dan.
And I'm Amanda.
And this has been Real Flicks and Popcorn Picks, and we'll see you next week.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow.